Costanzo will swallow that one up. And again, after the whistle, really starting to fight for ice now. Jonathan Brown's tangled up back and behind the goal. And then we've got Zerowski, and they're chucking in front of the net. Who's that for the Spitfires? Both swinging a couple rights. That's Nathan Games. Can't get his skates underneath him. Now he does. Couple of battles broke out there, and the linesmen and the referees have to choose who they're going to separate. Games and Zerowski. A little something stirred up there after the whistle. It was Bowie and Brown who were battling in behind the net originally, and more of a wrestling match there. We'll see how this all started. Then you see at the top of your screen just the legs. It's Brown and Bowie.
The Brown's kind of been around it all game.
And then Games and Zerowski here. You can see Bexalt and McKeish has got front row seat to it. Zerowski got that right going right away, and then Games maybe a couple near the end.
Monopolize possession, and Gonchar now will come and dump it in as they make some changes. We're going to have a little set to here in the Wolves blue line area. Gauvreau against Villeneuve.
Gauvreau just added to the roster not too long ago, signed on October 8th for the Barrie Colts. Villeneuve, just 6 penalty minutes coming into this one. He'll add 5 to that total, and known for dropping the gloves. Not a bad tilt, no takedowns, so first round's a draw.
High rising shot over top of the net. Now we got a fight, I believe. Brown and Beach. Brown a big customer. No, Beach got one. Then boy, Beach giving him one, and then Brown kills him.
Well, Brown took the first punch on the chin in that fight, but he threw about 4 of them back at Beach. Brown is a big customer, 6'3", 230 pounds. As this has obviously been brewing all night long, but you can see Beach and Brown right there as they decide to throw it down. They go to the center ice dot. Beach will get the first one in, but Brown comes back with about 4 over the top. And on the way down, he hits him with a couple. We'll have to give the decision in that fight to Brown. But Beach hung in there the whole time.
Shot, glove save by Marshall, and he'll hold on for a faceoff.
And we get some more pushing and shoving. There's been a couple matchups between Sudbury and North Bay this year, and there really hasn't been any physical stuff. And the moment that Barrie and Sudbury get on the ice, you see it. They do not like each other, and there's still some players around from the last couple years where these two teams were up there in the Eastern Conference standings, and they just don't like each other. There's stuff said after the whistle. It continues to go. Bennett and Crombie will go. They got to be escorted to the other penalty boxes. There we go.
Tanner Lamb, he gets upended again. That's going to be another penalty against Flint. Just after the Firebirds kill off that man advantage, they will be down a man again as Chromiak takes a shot in the face there from Kostov and went down in a heap.
The Rangers have to be careful here. They don't want to be sent to the penalty box either. Maybe offset this upcoming power play opportunity. And it's looking like cooler heads are going to prevail as Chromiak's holding his mouth, checking for any sort of blood. Here's another look of what happened. And again, it's just a matter of Tanner Lamb using that good speed and skill to try to get around the Flint Firebirds forward. And it's going to be Thibodeau heading off. Now, are we going to get that Chromiak penalty? Yeah, we are. But
puck front of the net, knocked down. Here comes McKeish. He'll be our guest coming up in 2.5 minutes of game time. And it just dropped at center. And Ethan Garden's going to go after Benkowski. I don't like that matchup. Zarowski in there too, and now Davis in as well. And now we're getting a little emotion in this one. In front of the penalty box is coming after a hit on Beck-Sultan McKeish. Zarowski's right there at the penalty box. He'll shuffle him into the door. We'll see who goes for the Spitfires. It's Davis. Davis chucked a couple knuckles last night. He's got a little fire in the belly here lately.
Colts player stood up and then gets knocked down by Doucette. Newton and Doucette.
Doucette firing up the crowd, getting some ice time for the Sudbury Wolves and right into a fight. Second one of the game is Provorov. And that is Zelandra come out of the penalty box as the 2 for fighting will go in. Doucette. That one was a quick one, just a hit in against the boards, and both dropped the gloves and went after it.
Yeah, there was no real